crimson skies, and snow turned into fire beside the burning camps, while the walls trembled beneath the thunder of war, as though the earth itself was breaking apart. And shadows moved between the towers and the ice, while arrows stormed across the frozen night. Yet the Druzhina stood beneath the raging winds, like an ancient border against the deadened snow. I heard the spear shatter within the mist, heard men crying out upon the frozen walls, and blood spread across the whitened ice, blending with ash beneath the smoke of war. But beside me, within the fury of the day, still stood the same living hearts. And the prince raised his blood-stained sword where others would have searched for death. And in the cold of passing years, I remembered the city that once had fallen beneath despair. But here, among the fire, the screams, the winter, people kept one another alive. Kyiv still stands through snow and darkness, while the living stand for one another, while shields are raised above the land. This city will never become ash. Kyiv still stands through blood and ice, where people are stronger than fire and steel. And within the storm, for the first time in silence, I understood the meaning of the word home. And the enemy rose through smoke and frost like a black storm against the living city. But every line, every stone beneath the siege was held not by walls, but by its people. And women crossed through fire and snow, carrying water and arrows to those marching toward death, while the bell echoed through the shattered mist, like the heartbeat of the land before a new dawn. And somewhere within that furious darkness, I no longer felt the burden of my old guilt, as though through the ashes of forgotten years, the man of my former wars was finally dying within me. Kyiv still stands through snow and darkness, while the living stand for one another, while shields are raised above the land. This city will never become ash. Kyiv still stands through blood and ice, where people are stronger than fire and steel. And within the storm, for the first time in silence, I understood the meaning of the word home. And the prince podnyal his blade through the smoke, while the Druzhina closed ranks beneath the thunder of shields. And together with them I stepped into the frozen dark, not to save ancient halls alone, but for the people who stood like a wall, for the land that no longer felt foreign to me. And above the burning city, the snow